Oh, bam! Brother R.A. back again this week. Not high, but sober. Wow. Was I a little harsh last week? Well, who was that was harsh? Yes, that's right. Brother R.A., who's sober and in front of you sharing. Yes, hit the YouTube button to see last week's show to see how high I got and where I did and what I did and blah, blah, blah. Oh my goodness. And let's just share this since I'm on the digital page or sharing these here. Pay attention to that, okay? Who is Brother R.A.? He's Brother R.A. who is dealing with wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. Am I too passive, versatile, passionate, material, or rigid? Who? What? I'm a verse. Where am I in that? Where is Brother R.A. thought and consciousness? Oh, Oh, there's Brother R.A. right there. Hey, I just want to pay homage. Yep, what's today's date? Oh, snap! I knew I'd forget something. I didn't bring the calendar, but that's okay. I got enough material. We don't have to deal with the rigid laws and mindsets of where we were, but we can move to, So, me. I'm that woman's child. Yeah, 57 years old. And this is the month of May. Today's date, time and date is important. And of course, today is May 15th, isn't it? Just make sure. We want to make sure today is May 15th, just after 1 o'clock, say 1:02. I am the one and I'm balancing the two. Okay. On 5, that's the 5th month, being one, balanced. Yin and yang. And its daddy's birthday was on the 10th. That's me and my big head, but that's daddy. That's my parents. Oh, let's not do that. Let's give it justice. Let's bring it here. I don't think these shots came out well last week. But notice the feather. I'm working to be light like a feather, being that mature melanin dominant black man with a liquid pineal gland. I have to exemplify what it means to have liquid in the pineal gland and be light and be mature and settle into myself. Yeah, I get a little angry. Yeah, talking about, what is this? That was my chauffeur. Oh my goodness. See that white guy back there? See him? That was the chauffeur. Okay, let's shut up about the pictures. Put that picture down. Put this picture down. Let's move ahead. And we're going to go into, why do people think and feel or media literacy? That's who I am. A media professional. And I've been reading, and this was left open. And I'm just going to read this again. Maybe I've read it before, maybe it didn't sink in, but let's read it again. As a mature 57-year-old melanin dominant liquid pineal gland, secure in himself, not reaching to please anybody, but feel secure in self. As I begin to share fear, trust the gods within. Where are the gods within? Do you have that God within you? Can I expand that? Oh, I'm glad that happened. That looks like an astronaut. And even with the astronaut, I did want to make a statement. Even NASA made the man who stepped on the moon step on the moon with his left foot first, the side of the heart. As I read fear, again, fear. Trust the gods within. Accept, that's ACCEPT. Accept given boons. Illusion is reality's border. Pierce fear to go beyond. In your meditations, you will meet gods. These gods are nothing more than the holiest aspects of your own mind. They are not other beings. Your inner gods will grant gifts of knowledge and power. Accept what comes your way without doubt and without fear. You can trust your gods. They will never betray you. For you cannot betray yourself. Such trust dissolves fear and regret. You will find a resolution with your inner conflicts. The gods will direct you forward to the very border of reality itself. On the other side is a vast profundity, the ultimate nature of existence. But the border can be crossed only if you have resolved all fear and regret. All fear comes from our sense of self. When we stand at the border of reality, we are afraid that we will lose our identities by plunging in. We are afraid of being destroyed. But we came from Tao in the first place, and I look up and the clock says 111. The one. And balancing that one on both sides. Oh, this is spirituality. All fear comes from our sense of self. When we stand at the border of reality, we are afraid that we will lose our identities by plunging in. We are afraid of being destroyed. But we came from Tao in the first place. We are Tao. To return to Tao is not to be negated, but to become one with the entire universe. True, we will no longer be who we are now, but we will be one with Tao. In that state, there is no need for fear. I'm gonna have to get up and do me a hallelujah like Nana would. Nana, she be listening to them sermons and all of that. But this is to piggyback off of last week's show, having seen Rain representation in the film of Toni Morrison, the author of The Bluest Eye. Toni Morrison gave the title Foreigner's Home. If you're foreign, are you home? Or are you learning to tap in to your identity, your individuality? Individual, how is that word spelled? Individed? Are you inwardly divided and fragmented, segmented, jacked? I want to use some profundity just because that's my energy and that's the way I was raised in motherfucking United Snakes of a goddamn America. But in dealing with the elements, I have to learn to be versatile, passionate. And see, there's passionate fire, then there's passive water. And I think I've been a little too rigid in my metal. In dealing, I mean, the whole point of what girlfriend Toni Morrison was sharing last week was this is an art. An art of now, are you capable of tapping into all aspects of the art of yourself with a liquid pineal gland mind to capture the one? How is that one drawn? How are the ancestors trying to convey a 3D image on paper which is flat? This is the part of the show I don't like. Transitioning from this to that. I gotta be able to transition quicker and faster because I do realize as a media professional, the average attention span is about 32 seconds, if that. But here, are you capable of tapping into the cube of yourself? What is that one line? How many lines of up and down are there in a cube? I'm that one line. Now, as that one line, as I do my Tai Chi, thank you, Master Heej, at the Roxbury Tai Chi Academy, am I learning as a one line to become the other lines and create the cube in my mind that deals with depth? And what is, I mean, three pyramids. At the base of the pyramid is the square. A square is 4 one lines, 4 one lines that connect, that create a cube or a square. Wait a minute. A square has 360 degrees. 3, 6, 0. What is the 3? What is the 6? The stem at the bottom of the one line. That's how you draw the 6, right? And then what is the sphere? And how much depth is in the sphere? Are you allowing, I am Christine's son, Little Richie. If y'all seen this, y'all say Little Richie. We saw that. But I know I got 52 subscribers, but is it the quality and the content of the message, the depth of the consciousness, raising an individual to see within and become one with themselves? The art of Toni Morrison, and I mean, Father Nature, okay, I don't need to be so harsh and rude, but it's a fact, period. I inbred. Melanin dominant people inhabited the world before the Earth's axis got tilted. 23 degrees. And when I inbred, my child was a mutation of me with the calcified pineal gland. Rule, control, and dominate. But are we dealing with all the elements, or are we just rigid, hard metal? Science! No, that doesn't make sense. Fuck you. No. One is just a figure drawn. Two is just a figure drawn. Three is just a figure drawn. Or is it meaningful? Wait a minute. I am that one written in the Bible. Even God said, I am that I am. How is that one drawn? Two, how is that two drawn? Half a circle on a flat base. How is that three drawn open on three different planes, denotative, connotative, and abstract? And abstract is open and not enclosed, but encompassing it all. Encompassing all. I mean, you meditate and maybe you could think about, go through the core of the center of the earth. It's one of those in the Milky Way. The center of the earth. Go through the core, out the south. The opposite side of quote unquote England or New England, and out that hemisphere after going through the core of the earth and finding the southern star, allowing that chi or energy to rise up through the balls or your chakras or your rise up into your dantian through your Ligong points. How did the Asians put that? Right next to the ball of the foot. That's the heel of the foot. The palms of the hands. How much energy is in my hand and in my thought? How much meditation of that cube energy from the southern star rising up through the center of the core of the earth as I stand there on the crust of the core of the center of the earth, allowing that Chia energy to rise up into me, and then I allow my mind to reach out to the North Star. Isn't there an Orion's belt out there? Wait a minute, Orion's belt is 3 stars. And how long ago did that light leave that planet, that orb, that star, to reach who you are? And do you allow that energy to come into yourself? Or do you have fear? Oh my God, fear. Okay, all right, shut up, get back on script. Okay, and are we the Manchurian Candidate? What do black men think? Oh my God. Will Smith, Collateral Beauty. His 8-year-old daughter transitioned at 8 years old, and he had to cope and deal with that. And the wife was trying, and the therapist, and the mindsets of those that were dealing with this black man that was traumatized by losing his child. tap into your collateral beauty? Do you allow yourself to tap in, balanced, light as a feather, into your collateral beauty? I'm sorry, don't fuck with me. I'm stupid. This shit is deep and it's spiritual. Are you allowing yourself to accept this dope knowledge, information, or are you just gonna be a stupid ass dumb motherfucker? I'm allowing myself to reach my collateral beauty. Russell Crowe, in the next 3 days, he believed his wife was innocent and freed her from prison. Am I sharing enough information with knuckleheads, family members? The next 3 days, are you dealing with your collateral beauty? Tapping into your divinity? Get on script. Okay. Next 3 days, I got that in. Oh, Born Legacy. This is one. Oh, let's show both of these. Time is running out. Damn. Okay, so Born Legacy with Jason, and then Born. Oh, Jason Bourne. He looked old. Do I look younger than him? He younger than me. Here, Cambridge dude. Him and Ben Affleck. But let's hurry up. Okay, Jason Bourne. Are we science experiments? I showed you Manchurian Candidate, and what was he dealing with? Why did he think the way he thought? What is the media that you're receiving? I'm in the intellectual mecca of the world. The spy who dumped me. I'm just sharing. I don't even remember. Oh, let's get on to... Oh, here we go. Bad Moms. That was... How did the bad moms deal with the fear? Okay. My mutant child controls and dominates the media and perpetuates a white woman and her value. And what is the perception and the value of the black man in America? I couldn't even watch the rest of it. This was so stupid. There's some media out there that's just too dumb to even finish watching. But we got to move on. I wish to read. I read the Tao. Here, let's share some pen thoughts that I have written down. I want to get to my yearbook. Yes, Kevin Moore's having an annual... I got my ticket. I don't think I brought it. But I bought my $15 ticket. It's $20 at the door, 5 Calendar Street. Am I looking at the right camera? Yeah, okay. 5 Calendar Street. That's this Saturday. And Dave Dotton, my roommate in Atlanta, said he came upstairs and all he could hear was... That's what I remember my roommate, Dave. He said he's coming in tomorrow night, Thursday, Kev. Yeah, I was walking by the church, and the church, what is that confined thinking and how much fear and serving energy outside of yourself at some funeral right over there at St. Paul's AME. And I was going to church over here and became the minister, Reverend Richie, at Union Baptist Church. All right, so I left off last week with some of the thoughts dealing with this black woman I know telling the Portuguese father, "What are you doing telling our son he's a black man?" Living and capable of sharing, Brother R.A. Media think it's not illegal yet. George Clinton. Mentors, who am I? The reality on the various levels of your ability to absorb beyond the denotative definition level, the connotative, the innuendos, and the abstract. Is there a definition for abstract? I mean, how would you describe 360 degrees in a square, which is 360 degrees, and a circle, which is 360 degrees, and have depth at your root and core of the one of who you are without fear? Tell me who I am. Can a white man or my albino child with a calcified pineal gland define me? The black man with the liquid pineal gland? Can I or should I, Father Nature, have such expectations of my child, male or female? How do I, as a black man, see myself? What is the power of the media, the one drawn? Art, drawings, metaneta. That's what I would say, the metaneta. The square, the circle, the nine. Isn't the nine a sphere or a circle at the top of the one? Are you allowing yourself to reach all aspects of your divinity? Think. Okay, I said all of that. Pictures. Pictures. I left out those pictures from last week, and we got to get to the pictures of, I gotta show this. I'm in the close-up shot, and this is what I don't like. The transitioning between the segments. This is live programming, and in live programming, yeah, okay. So the pictures would be under, that's not there. It would be under, No, that's not. Let's try on here. Damn, I keep forgetting. And see, I saw the ad on the train talking about be one who doesn't have Alzheimer's, but I'm like, wonder if I wish to leave here and not continue to cope and deal with, I mean, the whole purpose of why I do what I do is to break up the level of self-hate, to raise self-esteem and self-confidence, and tap into your greatness. Do you allow yourself to tap into your greatness? Do you allow yourself to go anywhere you need to go at any time you need to get there? I'm just giving you a second to ponder some of these thoughts. And I was dumb. I didn't put this where I needed it to be. Oh, yeah, talking about family members. Here, let's show this family member here. Oh, yeah, well, since I showed him last week in that phase, how about him there? Okay, that it won't come up. That's him there. That's his mother holding him. Can you see that? That's his father holding him down there. That's him there. But okay, let's move. 34. Time is running out. let's go here. Cyrus Edwin Dallin, American, 1861, 1944. Appeal to the Great Spirit, 1909. Okay? And this is in front of, that's the picture in front of the Museum of Fine Arts. Now, is that the appeal of the indigenous man on a horse appealing to the universe? Melanin dominant red man appealing to the universe in front of the Museum of Fine Arts. But then also, we have the red man on the Massachusetts state flag. Father Nature being mature and understanding to go with the flow, but understanding, well, wait a minute, I don't wish to be too passive and I don't wish to be too metallic or rigid, but fine art, so you're going to steal the melanin dominant red man's land and then use him as a mascot in front of fine art. Father Nature with the liquid pineal gland, I have to understand the desire of my mutant child wishing to rule, control, and dominate. The foreigner's home. This white woman, my mutant child, with her chi and energy, put together the melanin dominant black woman's film, The Foreigner's Home. The Foreigner's Home. And didn't I read that last week? I think I misread it being high, but if a free society cannot help the many who are poor, it cannot save the few who are rich. Did John F. Kennedy, the School of Government over there at Harvard, and I mean, the melanin recessive, melanin, biological living light, I am living light as one, tapping into myself, but as Father Nature, John F. Kennedy, understanding he is melanin recessive, inbred, mutant, albino, with a calcified pineal gland, tapping into his divinity, sharing, if a free society cannot help the many who are poor, it cannot save the few who are rich. The few are the albinos, the white people with the calcified, but they're the most aggressive. Oh, the land of my country, 'tis of thee. Oh, yes, I'm gonna serve my country. I'm gonna be a subject. I'll do whatever you need me to do. I'll be Jason Bourne. Yes, you can do whatever you need to do in any type of genetic engineering science experiment. No, I don't have to reach the zero at the top of my stem. You can control the zero, the sphere, the 9. It's 139. That's what made. Okay, enough of that. I put all that out there. Gotta keep going. Your attention span is only 32 seconds. You done flipped the channel on this nigga already. I said I was impressed with what she had to. I showed you the pictures. Oh, I talked about Muhammad Ali, the greatest, and his fight was with the media, not in the boxing match ring court. I mean, isn't that a square? But okay. I want to get to this point right here because this is the reunions this weekend, and I want to show off. I'm 1980. Oh, my book is gonna fall all apart. Class of 19. Yeah, that's what? RL, CRLS. Mm-hmm. It's my job as a mentor not to talk shit about family members, but to be able to share my maturity and be a role model and an example. I need to communicate with any young mind that's willing to absorb this type of knowledge and information. So in 1980, in my yearbook, can y'all see that? I'm not so, yeah, well, I'm not putting names out there, but admiring Ginger Marianne in Gilligan's Island, and is my mother too dark skinned? Can I acknowledge that? Can I say that? Oh, mommy's black. Mommy's dark skinned. She's not high yellow like, oh, R.A., you're so light skinned. R.A., put some teeth in your mouth. Doesn't matter about my teeth or the consciousness. Am I reaching my balance? Am I reaching the divinity in all aspects of my awareness and mind? Did I show you that picture? I showed you that picture last week. Oh, that's Kimbrough. Wrong page. He transitioned. But, yeah, I showed you, that's my picture, me as wanting to be a minister. Mm-hmm. But then, how did I go to the Halloween party that year? My book is gonna fall all apart. Alright, can we see this? OMG. I ain't saying no names. But that's, there's me. Yeah, that's me. I dressed up as a woman. Yin and yang, balanced energy. 1980. That's our, yeah, how many of us are going to appear at Kevin Moore's reunion party at the Cambridge Community Center, 5 Callender Street? Is $15 in advance or $20 at the door too expensive? Oh, that's right, we're still valuing dead slaveholders. I mean, even to become a member of the Museum of Fine Arts costs $75 dead slaveholders. Why do we value dead slaveholders? I'm about dismantling the value structure. That's my purpose, to devalue the value structure of a calcified pineal gland. There's the Peking. I used to walk to school with Peking. 3 of my steps to his 1. Is he going to be there Saturday night? Is that Mike Jarvis? Oh, did I say your name? I'm not supposed to say. And speaking of high school, I can't find that particular picture. Maybe she don't want out there, but there was a blind girl out there in my senior, maybe not my senior class, but there was a blind girl that I dated in high school that shared with me that she didn't mind giving me her virginity because I made her feel normal. Oh, and speaking of feeling normal, you know, as a senior class, in my senior class, I ran for treasurer. And my motto for treasurer was vote for a rich treasurer. So yeah, I valued dead slaveholders back then, but I think I've matured a little bit more now, and I'm not valuing dead fucking slaveholders. Ben Franklin was a slaveholder, George Washington was a slaveholder, and all those motherfuckers in between held and owned niggas. Oh, don't say that. But it's the truth. Why can't I share on all levels of awareness and consciousness and delve into the depth of who I am as a divine being consciousness, so I'm still a rich treasurer? Changing the value structure, not valuing ruling, controlling, and becoming a salute somebody or hi Hitler and all of that. I'm like, a rich treasurer. I treasure my one. I treasure my oneness. I treasure the value. The coloring book from last week, Tell Me Who I Am. I am I. Didn't God say that? I am that I am. And how is the I drawn? Is it an individual? So I'm inwardly divided? Or am I synchronized in putting myself and acknowledging my oneness? I am one with you, Father Nature, my children who are mutant and wish to rule, control, and dominate. But I have to have my own tapping into the versatile, the material, the passionate, the rigid, the passive. The 5 basic elements of the what? The universe. The one verse. Where is the one verse? Who am I? Divine energy? Thinking it's not illegal yet? Where are you? Where are we? We're on the same planet in this galaxy that we have entitled in this English language, which is also It's an art but it's a science. I mean, what does that mean? A psi sense? Is there a psi to your essence? Or are you tapping in to the art? Becoming all of the universe, all of the one verse, all of who you are as divine energy. Oh shit, 7 minutes. Read that woman's letter. Okay, I talked about the love letter that, oh shit. Where is that letter? Okay, here we go. Here's that letter. You heard my thanks and appreciation. This is to Rain, the woman who put together the Toni Morrison flick, Foreigner's Home. And so I wrote her in an email, and I'm putting this on air. I get 9 minutes, I get less than 9 minutes left. You heard my feelings, thanks, and appreciation. Now I'm going to write you so you may read Brother R.A.'s feelings, thoughts, emotions, and opinions on the very powerful piece you sewed together with your own inner essence. Foreigner's Home, Toni Morrison at the Louvre. This will be real, no watered down nest, raw. Let me start even before I introduce myself. Let me request your forgiveness if my open bluntness offends, slights you in any form or fashion. My thinking and communicating with you is we are two sides of the same coin. I shouldn't be able to offend you, but just to cover my ass and not hurt our conversing in the future, our thoughts going to be in and out of one another at higher levels conversing. Con with versing. The converse, or the universe. On the denotative, connotative, and abstract levels. Yes, this is one verse. The universe. Separated ourselves from it? Does that make sense? No. We are not, no, we are the void. We are the one verse. How about if I do this picture? Oh, I can't do that because it's on the, I want to show the universal picture, but okay. Time is running out. Men may have been involved, but the universe of the womb, W-O-M-B, woman, you and Toni Morrison created what the mind needed to hear for this art in its very own way. I'm appreciative of your email address to be able to discuss your work. Let me know if I become too overwhelming. Most of my I got 52 subscribers. Ha! But overwhelming. They tell me that I work to put too much on the head of a pin. But who else would or will comprehend? From what I saw, you're well on your way to deeper internal depths of divinity with your hue, H-U-E, humanity. My purpose is to commune with the matrix of the liquid pineal gland represented by the first eye, the top of the pyramid on the backside of the dollar bill. You have a gift and talent to take Tony's energies and help convey this message in the various ways on various levels at an individual, undivided UL depth consciousness, science. You're working with this work has revealed itself at its core to you. I feel, I see, and acknowledge this. I ain't nobody important, but what's important, who determines what? I'm just a human. Melanin-dominant black man, re-educating myself in this Western societal value-structured system where all media intrinsically teaches melanin-dominant blacks with a liquid pineal gland self-hate, devaluing of self, doubt, in fear as a population control measure, simultaneously promoting as a population control measure a higher level of light, bright, white skin as a desired preferred skin complexion. One needs to succeed and is the visual equivalence of divine success and is the statement of beauty on all levels. White is all right value. Then value the image of dead slaveholders' image on paper as an economic system. This is not much. There is not much other media out there to illuminate what your work has done, Rain. You have balanced your one universal spiritual eye. On Daddy's birthday, 6 p.m., after having gone back to see it again after my program Wednesday, 1 o'clock last week, CCTV, Cambridge.org/episodes won't be there because I'm going to upload today's show in about 4 hours. Go to brotherra.com, pumping up the last showing of the fifth time it was shown at the Museum of Fine Arts at 4 p.m. Did you sell only a certain number of showings? They moved it to a smaller theater. Oh shit, I gotta go. I'll finish reading this next week. Damn clock. Oh well, they got cut off last week. I'm getting ready to get cut off again. We'll read that letter some more next week. Let me pack up. I don't know if the next show's coming. Don't forget about Kevin Moore's